On Wednesday night, the Gujarat side finally opened their account against Bangalore, two sides who have struggled already throughout this tournament. For Gujarat, despite their low total in the first opening match, they were able to post 201. They started off extremely well. Sophia Dunkley was the star. Harleen Diol provided some firepower at the end. And then for Bangalore, they began their innings really well. Smriti Mandana and Sophie Devine. And Devine was able to kick on, but they lost wickets at crucial times. In the end, they only managed to score 190, and maybe a change in the batting order might have cost Bangalore a little bit. But in the end, Gujarat won by 11 runs. The game was won by Gujarat by batting first and being able to put 200 runs on the board. We've seen already in only a handful of matches, if you bat first, you've got to get over 200 runs, given how small the boundary is, how fast the outfield and how good the pitches are, not only at DY Patel, but also at Brabant Stadium. And then on the flip side, they were able to take wickets at crucial times. Yes, partnerships are going to be formed. Yes, players and opposition players are going to find the boundary, but it's about their ability to soak up that pressure and still stay within the fight. They were able to do that by picking up the crucial wicket and breaking the partnership of Perry and Devine. And from there, you felt that Gujarat were just slightly ahead. Well, there are a number of standout players when you think of last night's match. One that springs to mind is Sophia Dunkley and what she was able to do at the start. Played with absolute freedom. Then Harleen Diol was able to click through the gears really quickly, almost a run of ball around 20, and then from there accelerated nicely. Sophie Devine, who's been out of runs for a long period of time, she was able to get 66. And one of the most expensive overseas players, Ash Gardner, finally came to the party from a bowling perspective and picked up 3 wickets. So it was almost shared amongst all of those players. The standout moment is Sophia Dunkley. And you think of what she's been able to do in recent times. And I remember when I first saw her, she was more of a middle order bat. And now she's been given the opportunity through the 100 and domestic cricket and then England to actually open the innings. And then you look at what she achieved last night, an 18 ball 50, the fastest of the WPL competition, but also joint fastest of women's T20 cricket alongside Sophie Devine. You look at both players and you think Devine, she's strong, she bludgeons the ball, she hits sixes. But Sophia Dunkley has got quite a unique grip and a unique way of scoring runs, and I love that about her. She is certainly one player to watch. She is a handful at the moment and she's in a bit of a purple patch. So the table at the moment, it looks a little bit better if you are the Orange fans, and that is Gujarat. They've finally registered their first victory. They would have been so shattered given that they lost the first game. They lost their captain, Beth Mooney. I hear that Laura Fulfart is coming over as the replacement player. She'll provide some stability at the top. So finally, Gujarat get off the bottom of the table, but still Mumbai Indians sit on top given their wonderful net run rate. Thursday night, top of the table clash. We've been waiting for this one. It's Delhi taking on Mumbai. And when you look at the Delhi side and you look at the firepower and their skipper, Meg Lanning, that's one player you want to watch, especially when she's in form. And that's exactly what she is. She'd be disappointed that she hasn't gone on with the starts that she's had. You can see that she's been disappointed when she's gotten out. I think there's a big innings in her. And then for Mumbai, you look at their top order and it's going along really well. Hayley Matthews has been flying, and remember that she was unsold at the start and then finally got picked up at the end. She is certainly repaying the Mumbai franchise. I think for both of these teams, I think from a bowling department, whoever bowls well, bowls at the death and fields well. We've noticed even last night's game, fielding cost aside. So if the fielding is sharp, that side will win.